So like I said, today we are playing Minecraft. So as you can see, here is the main train station, the main terminus to the airport, to the, not airports, the area. And so a lot has changed since last time you've seen it. So for instance, something very big that has happened south of it, so I'm not going to try to hide that. But some of the stuff that's on that area is very difficult to show. Now, this is new. This is the ITV Studios. No, this is Television Centre, where all the TV shows will be filmed from. So it's on quite a big area. So some of the things have changed. Like there's a giant ITV here. I'm just trying to get rid of this pub which I use for filming for Saturday Night Takeaway. So as we dive into the centre, just past the Saturday Night Takeaway door, entrance point. So this is all Saturday Night Takeaway on this side. So lots of things have changed, but now there is a thing happening next to the ITV Studios, and what's on the hotbar is another thing that is happening. So this is the NTA's studio. So as you can see, it's got that arena. It's going to have that arena feel to it, and so there are like background speakers on the inside. Obviously, and then it received towards here. So I've just got to try and hide what the big things happening, but some of the stuff that is there, as I said, is incredibly tall, incredibly long. So some of you may have seen little teasers to what has been created over there. So this is just St Pancras hasn't changed because of this is what's going to be going last. Here, but there are a few chimneys on this side that have been new, that have been put in, and that the and there are a few more hotel rooms that have, oh, these are the brand new toilet block which has been built. So if I just mine my way in. So yeah, so this is what's changed inside St Pancras. So this is going to be my room. So I do have like a massive penthouse in that area. But I've also just got this. But look at this dude here. Look at this fella with his nice little play button. Plus, guys, can you try and get me a play button? Because I really would like one. And then I might do a 100k giveaway. Now this is difficult, heading over to the Blur Museum. So there are another another underground station, and you can just see it there. But we'll get to what I'm there for in a minute. So this is new. So if I just come with my head down, then this is what's going to happen here. So all this fencing is going to be explained. So this is my brand. So this there is just my temporary home. So now this would be my mansion, and they're just my workspaces for CCTV purposes. Now we'll get to that in a minute. Straight in a diagonal route. So this is the Blur Museum. So completely embedded out of bedrock. So the execution centre is another thing that has changed drastically. So for instance, this entire extension has happened for reasons, and it's still that. So there are a few zombies in there, so they're just trying to drown them, but it ain't working. So you are aware of like these here. This is out the world, as you all know. So yeah, so if you do, so this is a new corridor to take you into the new area. As you can see, it's pretty dark, but this is the brand new execution room, and that's where the new extension is. Now, so the biggest thing that has happened, I'm not telling you until the end, because there'll be a better review on that at the end later on in the video. But the parkour has, just like that. So comment down below what you think. That little teaser is there. What do you think it is? So as you can see, I'm trying to burn down the parkour to put a brand new hotel complex on this site. Because this was going to be my spawn, but then just eated a parkour course. Also, this is brand new as well. This section, this building here. Now this is the airport, where this is one of the runways that is being constructed. But now, guys, you see that white building? We are going to take a turn into that building, because now we'll be entering a site which is the biggest site here so far. Well, the airport will be the biggest, I think. But now, as you can see, it's got a glamorous play button on entry, and you walk in here at the moment. Obviously there will be stuff here, but I'm not going to give that away. So when you come out here, you reach to a nice blue building. You walk around the edge of this, and guys, welcome to the Josh Looks at Life theme park. Dun, 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 dun. So as you can see here, so this is all a work in progress. So this is obviously the biggest change here. So this is a ride called the Little One, and the joke is about this ride that it's the second tallest out of everything, and is also the longest course that I've done. So everything will start and end here at this point. So this is the station, and then you obviously leave and you'll come down this hill here, and then you'll take a turn, and then obviously there'll be a brand new tunnel, so it'll look identical to the big one, apart from the colour wood I'm using. And then you'll be taken up this chain lift. Some more ride in the distance. So you will get a fully overhead view. So yes, this is the return. This is where the chain lift falls back through the coaster and then goes back down. Then it will take a left hand turn to take you down to here. Then obviously here's the path. There's just the icon building there, and then you'll take a turn, then you'll go up the second hill of the day of the ride, and then you'll take you down and back up this one here, and then you'll just come down here, and you'll go round. Then this is just like a breathing point for you, because it's a lot of, in real life, this is a lot of airtime hills. Some nice building there. So the grey and the light grey and the dark grey represent Icon, the Icon building, and the red just represents the track for the little one and the big one. So I'm only doing a few rides at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which I am recreating. Then you come down here, then you go up here, and then you get a nice another breathing point. And then this is Revolution. Now Revolution is a ride that pushes you out the station. Then you will be dropped down here, and then at this point here is a loop-the-loop. I want people to ride it, so there is no loop-the-loop. Then you come down through the big one, supports, and then you come up, and then this will all be turned off, and then this is the section where you will stop, if I flick this, someone will be up here flicking the lever, and everything would stop. And then all of a sudden you'll be pushed backwards, and then you'll be told this. And then this is a building here, which is the station for the steeplechase. Roller coaster. So so there will be 3 minecarts on each ride. So there are 9, and then this one is the biggest one so far. This is the big one. So I've tried to recreate the entire section, and it does look like an actually roller coaster. So you'll just come up through these things here to go through the main supporters, is what you normally do, and then you'll just walk past the sign here, which then you get a nice view of the chain lift of the entrance point to see the ride go up. So you'll be looking at the entire course and what's to actually happen and how well this has been created. So now I've actually not got this right, so I will be changing this so it is actually 100% correct. But this is just a temporary fixture, just this section, but that section is right hand. There's like a yellow line to stop people from like hitting the coasters in case they accidentally open those. So if I just come out of here, they should be. Right, I'm just going to grab a minecart. So then you'll enter the station like this, and then so say this was like the front carriage. You'll be this will stop at like the front entrance point. Which is here. Which is up there, so that will stop there. Then this is taken out here. So I'll be telling you about everything. So I've done a video on the actual big one, but to this I'm going to be telling you what happens. So you've come out the station, so you have to start making the journey round to the first chain lift. So but first there is a tunnel, so Half-Life just added some glowstone effect to the ride, and then you can look directly at the first section. So it does actually go to the correct height at ground level, and then that's just a feature where the so say if you have backlogs, it goes back down and it goes through the back down the train reveal, so it does not stop the ride. You're coming back down from the first hill. So it's a nice backing track, so you are making your ascent up the first hill. So here's the first mark, which is 50 feet. So you're 50 feet above the ground, or 50 blocks. Then the next one. So there is a bit of power rail just to speed you up a bit. So you just passed a 100-foot block. Now at this point, so that you will end up on that track, but you may be wondering how, or to be revealed in a minute. So 150, so you are getting incredibly to the top of the summit. So there's just the red light just to show you, just to know people that it's there. Then down you come. So you come down the first drop, which is actually going to be recreated. There will be like a car park and like a nice wall coming round it, and there will be like another ride here. So this will all be hidden out of view. And then you'll be taking up this hill here, which is another Starfish airtime hill. And then you'll be taken up to the reverse track. So this is above the plaza, so the main plaza will be down here. A nice view of what's happening over. I've just had to yeet that there, so I do actually couldn't get around it. So I am sorry about that. I had to do that quickly. So just a little bit of lag, so we'll be running the command stop lag when everything's been done. Up your second hill, then you come down, and then this point here brings you down, sends you down and along this section before taking you up another Starfish hill across the top here. Then you go round the side. And then this point here is this is another block section. So I'll be telling you all about block sections in a minute, but this is the mid-course brake run. That makes sure so when the train hits this one, and the second train will be dispatched out the station at this point. Then you'll come down here and it'll do a 360 degrees circle or square loop. Past the big one station, as suspected. And then you'll go through Icon. So this is the ride of Icon, all this grey nonsense. And then you'll be brought round here. Then down, and you pop back up into the final brake run before arriving back into the station. So block section is about roller coasters use, so for safety, so say the chain lift is classed as one block section, so as one trains up on that, another one is not allowed on it, and like the section between that and the Starfish thing, that's a section, only one train can go on that. And then the mid-course brake run, that's a block section, only one on that, then so on. Yeah, so you know what block, so you get the idea of what a block section is. Now the Icon is the most iconic ride here, excuse the pun. And then this point here this is the seat. I'm not going to tell you how I launch you. I always make sure I do have a ride on my car in the station. Oh, here I do. So I'll be riding the entire course here. So here's the station. There's its thing. And then this is the launch sequence here, which will start, but then you'll slow down again for boarding. Then you just got to go forward until there's one here. Then you just stop. And then at the end of this section here, it's going to launch you once again before sending you up the first hill. So as you can see here, there are no hands on the controllers apart from so say if I turn, I will have to obviously turn it so you are facing the right direction, but there will be no hands, so so you do not need to lift the controls. So there are a few little launches along the ride, but mainly it is rail. Ignore that. It does when I'm not recording. It doesn't have the run. Then you come round. Then obviously you get the gist here. Then you come round. Then you start heading back round here. So just follow your finger. Now at this point, I will jump on the minecart to show you how to get round that section there. Just ignore all the lag. Just saying what my boyfriend is saying in the background. This is like a 20-minute long video. And then you do come round. So I will do Revolution to finish, and then at the end, when you do end up back in the station, and we'll obviously show you. Obviously I will leave. I don't know why that block's there. And then now you go over this second hill, and then into the second launch through a tunnel. So then it is like monorail at the end, because I just can't be bothered. So it just sends you around, and then it just ends you up down there. Now Revolution is this section here. So there are like mini pathways to here. God, please get me a new house. Can't stand it. So then you obviously do go up these stairs here. Yeah, I see off icon on the little one. Just here. So this is the final ride. So this is the fourth ride fully complete. Revolution, you may think it's complicated, but actually it is quite. Looks easy, but it's actually not. It's actually dead complicated to get round. And these are the queue lines. Now this bit here, I will just need to just put a few of them in place, just so I can stop this, so I can brake. So I'm just gonna leave this section here. And then at this point, bye. There's the big ones. Got a good view of the first one, through the first one. And then you do get slowed down at the back here, so then you do obviously come up here and then start to brake. So, I don't know why I jumped out of it. But there we are, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching this. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more. I'll see you later.